everyone, I'm Anita with Kids Move and Learn. Today I want to talk to you about goal setting. It's the new year, we're always trying to set new goals for ourselves, and I wondered if you had thought about setting goals for your children, whether it's with them or for them. Let me share today a couple of reasons why it's really helpful and important to set goals for your child to help them grow and learn. But before I share the activity, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button, pass the video along to a friend, and comment below to show your support. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear what kind of goals you set for your kids in the comments below. Many people are setting New Year's goals, losing weight, saving money, all kinds of stuff. But what about the goals for your kids? If you think about 365 days from now, what would you like them to do? What would you want them to do? And it doesn't have to be on New Year's for your goal setting. We always should be thinking ahead where we want our kids to be. I hear moms coming to me all the time about how they want their kid to be ready for kindergarten. And then I'm like, well, that's great. How old is your kid? And their kid is 2. Think about where you want them to be in 1 year. You may want to think about where you want them to be in kindergarten and work towards that, but also think about where you want them to be in a year. So what I always suggest is pick a goal that you have and work towards it. So what would it look like, sound like, and feel like if your child was doing something that you wanted them to do, or your child was being a certain way that you wanted them to be a year from now? And then what you can do is stick this goal on your refrigerator, on a sticky note, or in your planner, or on your desktop, anywhere that seems to work for you, so that you can keep it front and center. Because that way, every single day or every single time you want to do something fun or exciting with them or an activity with them, you can have this goal front and center to work towards it. So let's say, for example, you want your kid to eat vegetables. Well, why wouldn't you then start doing crafts and activities about vegetables? Or why wouldn't you start introducing a little bit of vegetables to them, one step at a time, so that way 12 months from now, they're getting a lot more familiar with vegetables. You don't want to wait 11 months from now and start, do you? You could, but think about the results you get. If you put it on a sticky note in the kitchen, then you're always going to be mindfully thinking about how to get your child to start eating vegetables. Did you know that a habit can be formed in 21 days? That's why there's so many programs and products out there, especially for health, that ask you to commit to something for at least a month, or suggest to try a 3-week challenge or 21-day challenge. Because after 21 days, if you're doing it consistently, you're more likely going to have a habit, and it's going to be more routine for you to be doing. This is what you want to try and do with your child. And if you have a goal, then it's going to be easier for you to get that goal and that habit within yourself and within your child, a little steps at a time. The other idea about goal setting with your kids is to get them involved. Now, it's going to be abstract for them because it's really tricky to think about the future. Like they don't know what they're doing tomorrow or next week, never mind next month or in a year. But instead of using a sticky note to write down a goal that you have for them, talk to them about it. Tell them what you want them to try to learn and do, and tell them why. Or before you tell them what they're going to do, ask them what they think or how they feel about something, and then tell them how you feel or think about something, and talk about how you might be able to work together with practice or experiences to become more familiar or more comfortable with that goal that you have. You can print out the goals sheet that we have in the link in the description and use that to write down your goals. So instead of a sticky note, it can be on a nice, big, colorful sheet. And get your child to help color it in. And as you work towards the goal, you can color each of the steps in as if it's a step towards the progress of reaching the goal that you have at the top of the staircase. That way, you and your child are thinking about where they are now and where they want to be when they get to their goal. And if it doesn't work to do it with your child, then no problem. This visual of stairs might help you along the way as you think about the goals and where your child is now and where you want them to be by the time frame that you give them, whether it be a month, the 21-day set, or whether it be a year. This way you can work towards it. So think about each one of these steps as being one step towards meeting your goal that you have for your child. If you go to kidsmoveandlearn.com, you can check out the Behavior You Love video course series. The Behavior You Love video series is made for parents who are struggling and trying to get their child to change behaviors one step at a time. But it comes with a guidebook. Each video is really short and go through a process of how to change your child's behavior. Thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate your support. Click the subscribe button, like, and pass it on. And also in the comment section, I would love to hear from you what your child thinks of this activity if you've tried it.